Aloha, I'm Mark Panek. I am a writer. I've published many books about Hawaii. These books have won every award that's available to be won by such books. The Hawaii Publishing Association's award won 2 of those. Bamboo Ridge Editor's Choice Award. 2 books that were recently named to the juried list of Honolulu Magazine's 50 essential books about Hawaii. I was lucky enough to be one of 2 authors with both a fiction and a nonfiction title on that list. The other was John Dominus Holt. I apologize, I don't normally introduce myself with such humility, but I'd like to give credit where credit's due. I'm a graduate of the University of Hawaii at Mauna College of Education. I have a master's degree and a PhD from the University of Hawaii at Manoa English Department. I'm in my 15th year as a professor in the English department here at UH Hilo. 2 of my books were published by the University of Hawaii Press. I bleed my life into this university, and I'm grateful every day for what it's done for me. It's hugely important for me, this place. Now, my books are about this place, and it is impossible to write about Hawaii without eventually focusing on the effects of historical trauma on colonized indigenous people. One of my books is, it's about Waihole Waikane. It's about a man named Percy Kipapa. He had 50 acres of his family's Kuleana land taken through land court in my lifetime in 1970. Percy wound up dead at the age of 31 from the effects of historical trauma that Kule was listing for us a little bit earlier. And it's not just me. You know, we hear the astronomers come up here and they say, this is the most scientifically productive place on planet Earth to study astronomy. It's a little embarrassing maybe to say that this is also the most academically productive place on planet Earth to study the effects of historical trauma on indigenous people. Across 10 university campuses, from departments ranging from anthropology to linguistics to history to political science to John Burns to the William Richardson Law School, the English departments, and of course Hawaiian Studies, the study of the effects of historical trauma on indigenous people is the main event of the University of Hawaii scholarship. That's really prestigious. We're recognized worldwide for that, and it's embarrassing. Now, the study of historical trauma is not going to get you a cubicle in a glass tower on Bishop Street someplace. But we study historical trauma so we don't repeat the Holocaust, so we don't repeat the labor laws of 19th century plantations, so we don't have genocide. And it's kind of an abstract academic term, historical trauma. But let me just leave you with a couple of concrete examples. Thank you. When a University of Hawaii professor stands up in public and says graduates of Kamehameha schools cannot read, that causes historical trauma. When you take Uncle Jimmy, who taught me how to paddle, and you put him in zip ties and throw him in the paddy wagon, that causes historical trauma. When Kule's Tutu gets up here and she's so overcome that she can't even speak, that's not historical trauma, that's right in front of your face. It's happening right now. But all that pales in comparison if you imagine this. What if one day Uncle Jimmy's granddaughter comes home, Uncle Jimmy, who was arrested up on the Mauna, and she says, hey, Papa, they offered me a Think scholarship. This is trauma. This thing is dividing all of us. that's tearing actual families apart